stepped gingerly down. "Now then, step lively," he said, and the mole soon found himself seated in the stern of a real boat. "This has been a wonderful day," said the mole, as the rat shoved off. "Do you know, I've never been in a boat before in all my life." "What?" cried the rat. "Believe me, my young friend, there is absolute nothing better than simply messing about in boats. Look here, if you've really nothing to do this morning, why don't we drop down the river together and have a long day of it?" The mole waggled his toes from sheer happiness and leaned back blissfully into the soft cushions. "What a day I'm having," he said. "Let us start at once." The rat pulled the boat up alongside his hole, and after a short interval reappeared staggering under a fat wicker luncheon basket. "Shove that under your feet," he observed to the mole as he passed it down into the boat and took the oars again. "What's inside it?" asked the mole, wriggling with curiosity. "Cold chicken," replied the rat briefly. "Cold ham, cold beef, pickled gherkins, salad, French rolls, sandwiches, ginger ale, lemonade—" "Oh, stop, stop!" cried the mole in ecstasies. "This is too much." "Do you really think so?" inquired the rat seriously. "It's only what I always take on these little excursions." The mole never heard a word he was saying. Absorbed in the new life he was entering upon, he trailed a paw in the water and dreamed long, waking dreams. The water rat, like the good little fellow he was, rowed steadily on and did not disturb him. "So this is a river," said the mole after a while. "The river," corrected the rat. "And you really live by the river? What a jolly life!" "By it, and with it, and on it, and in it," said the rat. "It's my world, and I don't want any other. What it hasn't got is not worth having." "What lies over there?" asked the mole, waving a paw towards a woodland on one side of the river. "That? Oh, that's just the wild wood," said the rat shortly. "We don't go there very much, we riverbankers." "Aren't there very nice people in there?" said the mole, a trifle nervously. "Well," replied the rat, "let me see. The squirrels are all right, and the rabbits. Some of 'em, but rabbits are a mixed lot. And then there's Badger, of course. He lives right in the heart of it. Wouldn't live anywhere else. Nobody interferes with him. They better not," he added significantly. "Why, who should interfere with him?" asked the mole. "Well, of course there are others," explained the rat. "Weasels and foxes and so on. They're all right in a way, but, well, you can't really trust them, and that's the fact. Now then, here's our backwater at last, where we're going to lunch." The rat brought the boat alongside the bank, made her fast, helped the still awkward mole safely ashore, and swung out the luncheon basket. When all was ready, the rat said, "Now pitch in, old fellow," and they both ate. When the edge of their hunger was somewhat dulled, there was a rustle behind them. A stripy head with high shoulders behind it peered forth. "Come on, old Badger," shouted the rat. The badger trotted forward a pace or two, then grunted, "Company," and turned his back and disappeared from view. "That's just the sort of fellow he is," observed the disappointed rat. "Simply hates society. Now we won't see any more of him today." From where they sat, they could get a glimpse of the main stream. Just then a boat flashed into view, the rower, a short, stout figure, splashing badly and rolling a good deal, but working his hardest. The rat stood up and hailed him, but Toad, for it was he, shook his head and settled sternly to his work. "He'll be out of the boat in a minute if he rolls like that," said the rat, sitting down again. "Well, I suppose we ought to be moving."